Hey friends, welcome back. Today we've got another round of your burning questions on studying in Canada. So let's dive right in. The first question is, what's the difference between statement of purpose or SOP and the letter of explanation or LOE when it comes to Canadian student visa application? Practically, there is no difference. They just mean the same thing. You write a single letter explaining your situation and why you wish to study in Canada. And you can call it either SOP or LOE. I already have a detailed video on how to write an effective LOE, also known as letter of explanation. You can find it in the description below. The second question is, I have a limited budget. I can't afford to pay a lot of tuition fee. So what are my options regarding studying in Canada? Well, budget constraints can be a real challenge when considering studying abroad. If you find yourself in a tight financial spot, I'd suggest exploring more cost-effective alternatives in Canada. One solid option is to look into thesis-based programs, as these are often fully funded, offering a more affordable path when compared to conventional master's programs that just involve courses or a co-op. Along the same lines, PhD programs are also fully funded, so that is something you can look into as well. Additionally, postgraduate diplomas are another avenue worth exploring. While they might not be fully funded, their tuition fees are considerably lower than those of master's degrees. This makes them a viable and budget-friendly choice for individuals looking to balance the quality of education with financial constraints. The next question is it necessary to open a GIC account? I've covered this previously as well. GIC is not mandatory if you're applying your student visa via the non-SDS stream, but it is if you are applying it via the SDS stream. However, it is still recommended to open a GIC account even if you're applying your visa via the non-SDS route. It shows the visa officer that you've sorted your finances for living expenses and that you're serious about studying in Canada. If you need help regarding the GIC application process, I have a dedicated video on it that you can find in the description below. The next question is, can I use GIC to pay my tuition fee? That is unlikely, as GIC pays your deposit in installments at the start of every month, whereas most study programs require yearly or term-based payments. Plus, installments from GIC won't be able to cover your tuition in full, let alone living expenses. Are you traveling to Canada anytime soon? Getting a Canadian SIM card should be one of your top priorities upon arrival. However, finding a good phone plan can be quite challenging, especially when you're new to the country and in need of a SIM card right away. However, if you're in India and watching this video, I have a great news for you. There's an incredible service called Canadian SIM, which delivers a Canadian SIM card directly to your doorstep no matter where you are in India. And the best part is it is completely free. With Canadian SIM, you'll have a Canadian SIM card with you before you even set foot in Canada. And that's not all. For a limited time, they're offering an amazing deal of 40 GB of data for just $40 a month, which is a remarkable offer. Additionally, there are no activation fees for this SIM, so you only need to pay your monthly bill. Rest assured, the SIM card you receive will work seamlessly with your existing cell phone, eliminating the need to upgrade your device or to commit to an expensive cell phone plan. Upon landing in Canada, your SIM card gets activated instantly so you can call anyone right away, with unlimited Canada-wide calling. Canadian SIM is powered by Fido, which is a leading network provider in Canada. I personally use their SIM and let me tell you, it's been flawless. I've had no complaints whatsoever. So why settle for less? Use the link in the description below to get your Canadian SIM delivered conveniently to your doorsteps today. The next question is, even if I've paid the tuition fee in full, do I still need to show bank statements? The answer is yes. Irrespective of what you have done and what you haven't, you must show your or your sponsor's bank statements for the last 4 to 6 months from the date you apply. I've also noticed a lot of visa applicants attaching scanned bank statements that they get as printouts from the bank. Trust me, you don't have to do this. You can directly just use the bank statements that you can download off of a bank website. They are much smaller in size and easier to work with. The next question is, if I'm under 18, how do I process GIC as I don't have a bank account under my name? Now, if you are under 18 and you wish to open a GIC account, I would recommend reaching out to CIBC's ISBO support. I'll display their email on the screen here. They'll definitely have a workaround, I feel, which could involve your sponsor opening a GIC account on your behalf where you are the beneficiary. Send them an email and I'm sure they'll be able to assist you. The next question is, why didn't you attach your high school certificates or mark sheets in your client information document. Because I was applying for a master's degree and these documents are not relevant for it. However, if you're applying for a bachelor's degree, then you should attach these documents in the client information document. The thumb rule is to attach the documents of your highest education so far. So even if you're applying for a post-graduation diploma, you don't need to attach your high school certificates. I have a detailed video on the required documents for Canadian student visa, which you can find in the description below. The next question is, I'm not able to secure a part-time tech position in Canada right now. I tried your cold emailing tactic to hunt for part-time roles, but it's not working for me. Securing a part-time position in the current Canadian job market can indeed be challenging. The truth is, the tech job market is facing tough times globally. It is currently leaning in favor of employers. This means there is a surplus of applicants for a limited number of positions. A few years ago, the story was completely opposite. In those days, job seekers had the luxury of choosing between multiple offers, but finding opportunities in today's market requires twice the effort. Luck also plays a pivotal role, as being in the right place at the right time can significantly impact your chances. If the quantity route isn't working out for you, try the quality route. Leverage your network, especially colleagues who are already in technical part-time roles. Try seeking their support and request them to forward your application or your resume to the hiring managers or the CTO. I have seen this approach work successfully before. The next question is, how many hours can I work part-time if I'm a full-time student? You're allowed to work a maximum of 20 hours a week if you're a full-time student. However, due to a shortage of labor, the Canadian government had removed this restriction until the end of this year. So from next year onwards, the limit again is going to be 20 hours a week. And there you have it, another round of your questions answered. If I didn't cover your question, please put them in the comment section below and I'll try answering them in another video. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you later.